rows, to select all rows from a table at a time. Okay, so or else to select a specific row from a table, by using, so which class guys here, where class. So I already said to you, whenever you want to go for to do operations on a specific rows, compulsory where class should be used. Compulsory where class should be used. Okay, na? Right. So now this is what, and the syntax is, guys, here. Now observe. So syntax. So select, and we are using star or else list of columns. Okay, from here you need to pass a table name, and additionally we are using where condition, guys. Additionally we are using where condition. Okay, na? Right. So, and here whatever we are using, guys, here star. So star means what? What is the representative star means? Star represented all columns in a table. All columns in a table. So that is what represented by star. Okay, na? And let you see, guys, here, come back. Okay, let you come on, guys. So now in my database, okay, let you see one table was there. So one of my table, EMP table was there here. Okay, right. So now in this EMP table, suppose if I want to use a select a star. Star means all columns. And now we can go to just I'm passing. I want to display complete table data if you want to see, or this complete table data do you want to retrieving from the table. Just we are using select a star from table name. Okay, and once I just executing now. So now your EMP table, so complete data. So it was going to be displayed, and how many columns are there, guys, here? Every column. So that means how many columns we have it here. Each and every column information will be showing us. And let you give me. Okay, so what I'm going to do now. Okay, right. So now I just executed now. So complete your table information along with columns. So how many columns are, whatever the columns are there, each and every column, okay, is going to be taken out. Okay, now, right. So, and this is what now all columns, that means all employees information we displayed. All employee information we displayed here. Okay, now. For example, do you want to display specific employees? Okay, for example, who are working in the job is so manager. Who are working in the job is manager. Who are working in the job is manager. So now suppose at this moment we need to use a where condition job is equals to, for example, I want to say manager, and to execute it now. So only that particular people only we are getting. So how many managers are there in the table? That all managers information only we are getting now. Okay, now specific rows we called. And here I said star means all. Okay, suppose you want to go for to specific columns only you want to display. Suppose EMP number, E name, and salary. Okay, and salary from EMP table. So if I want to give like this here, the how many columns are you selected here? how many columns are you selected here from your EMP table. So those columns we can go to display here. Okay, now, so how many columns we selected here, those columns only we are displayed or we are selected. Okay, now, so like this you can go to see entire the table information with a star and take some specific rows and take some specific columns also. Okay, now, right, this is what now guys here the select query and how it was going to be using. Okay, right, and after that we have here the next language is what we guys here TCL languages are there. Okay, so we finishing here DDL. Okay, so DDL language commands we completed and the DML language completed and the DQL. Okay, now, and the next language we called as a TCL. But guys here TCL language and DCL language, these two languages do you want to understand here. Okay, right guys here TCL language commands and DCL language commands. So these two language commands we are going to be discussing after getting some knowledge. That means some more concepts we are going to be learning in SQL part here, and to get some knowledge of SQL language. So later I will start it here TCL and DCL language commands. Okay, now, so these are the two languages guys here. So after few concepts are we covered, then later again I will go for this TCL and DCL language commands. Okay, now, right. So now guys here, now we will see the next one is, so these three language commands are very often we are using, and very every application, if you see any .NET, Java or Python or any PHP, any three language commands. Okay, and the next one is, the next small topic was that is called as alias names. Alias names. Okay, so now guys here, what is alias? What is alias means? Alias is nothing but, okay, it is a temporary, it is a temporary or else alternate name. Okay, it is a temporary or else alternate name. Okay, so it is a temporary and alternative name we called. And why sir, why we want to create temporary and alternative names means, the reason is what now guys here, these aliases when it was using and when we required means, whenever we want to working with the joins. So whenever you want to working with joins, and in this joins, the few joins mechanisms are there. So those mechanisms are, if you want to implement, practically you want to implement those mechanisms. So there we required alias names. Okay, now, in the same to same, we have a subqueries also, we have it here. So when we want to go for subqueries, and in this few subqueries we want to implement, so there also we required some alias helping is, or alias help is required for us. Okay, now, so like this we are using under SQL queries also for creating temporary names. Okay, so for you want to displaying purpose. So these are what we called as guys here aliases or alias names, where we can use means we can use under joins, subqueries as well as SQL queries we are going to be using. But these are temporary names, whatever we are going to be say guys here, these temporary names are how it will be created means in two levels created. One is we called as a column level aliases, and one is we called as a table level aliases. But remember guys here, whatever the temporary and alternate names are created here, these names are just for calling purpose only I'm using. Okay, these names are just for calling purpose only I'm using. Okay now, so other than calling, we can't do any other operations with the aliases, just for calling purpose. Okay now, for example, if you want to understand simply, for example, nowadays some people are having nicknames are there. Okay now, some people are having nicknames. So guys here, tell me, nicknames are permanent names or temporary names, guys? Come on, guys. Nicknames are permanent or temporary? So temporary names. And tell me, those nicknames are, we are just for calling purpose now? Just for calling purpose now? Okay, na calling purpose now? Yes. So just for calling purpose. Just for calling purpose. So here, the whatever the aliases we are using, guys, here. So these aliases we are using for temporary purpose and just for calling purpose we are using. Just for calling purpose we are using. Okay, now the same as it is here also. Whatever the alias names I'm creating on column, on table, so those are also just for the calling purpose we are using. Okay, now let you see what is column level and what is a table level. So column level means, guys, here, column level means in this level, in this level, we are creating, in this level, we are creating alias name, we are creating alias names for columns. Okay, we are creating alias names for columns. And syntax, whenever you want to create alias name for column, this syntax should be, remember guys here. So column name, and here I'm using as keyword, and as keyword is optional, and you just pass it here, column alias name, column alias name. Okay now, so now in the same to same table level. So table level means in this level, okay, in this level, okay, we are creating, we are creating, we are creating alias names, okay, for table, for table, and the syntax is what now, guys, here. Okay, so the table name I have to take here. So as keyword is optional, and I want to send here table alias name, table alias name. But guys, here these are the syntaxes of column and table. But these are directly when I want to use, for example, okay, let you see guys here. If I want to use directly one of my table, so select D details was there. Okay, this is one of my table. In this D details, can you see your original column names are department number, department name, LOC. So these are called as a permanent column names, and these names are on these names we create a table, and in your database also your table will be stored with these permanent names. Okay, now, but now on these permanent column names and permanent table name, I want to create a aliases for calling and displaying purpose. For example, directly if you call DEPT number as a X, if I call, it was showing error because of reason. Okay, so DEPT number, what exactly we don't know. And even though if you want to remove your as keyword and to execute it again, what it is we cannot find out. That means your SQL server cannot find it. Department number is what exactly? Okay, that we can't, that means SQL server cannot understand this type of format. So in the same to same, guys, here, suppose if you want to create D details. Okay, so if I'm giving X and to executing, again here also the problem is there. So what is D details? Okay, we can't know it here. Okay, na? So that's why what it was happening, guys, here. Okay, it is not accepting here. So what it was, we can't know it. So that's why if you want to go for to create your aliases on a column or otherwise on a table, so you should be combined, guys, here. Combined column level and table level. Okay, so two levels you need to combine by using of a select query. So now by using select query, how the syntax will be observed. Syntax: select column name 1 as keyword, column alias name 1, column alias name 1, comma, column name 2 is the original column name, okay, as keyword, column alias name 2, comma, and so on, from table name, as keyword, table alias name. Okay, so whenever you need to combining column level plus table level both together by using of select query, then only aliases will be created, otherwise we can't create. And now see, now I just call this table. So this is my permanent column names and table name. But in place of this, what I want to do, so DEPT number I'm showing as a X, department name I'm showing as a Y, LOC I'm showing as a Z, and from D details, so D details, I'm showing as a D. So when I want to execute this one and see whatever the table data we are going to be displaying or retrieving or calling, so the table data we are calling with a duplicate or else a alternative name or else a temporary names X. So in department number place it was taking X, in department name place it was taking Y, in department LOC place it was taking Z, and internally D details place what it was taking internally D. Okay, now so these are what not temporarily, just temporarily calling my names. Okay, instead of original names we are calling with some duplicate names or some temporary names or some alternate names. Okay, now but what is said guys here as keyword is going to be just for optional. Your as keyword is just for optional. So that means even though if you want to write, you can write like this and remove all as keywords. It's not mandatory for us. You just go to remove your all as keywords. Okay, so nothing problem to you. So again, if you want to execute it, yes, successfully executed. Now the same as usual, it was going to be displaying us. Okay, right. So this is temporarily how it is created alias names on a column. And what I said guys here, these type of creation, these type of aliases were required when you want to go for in joins concepts, when you want to go for in subquery concepts, or whenever you want to create some temporary name on a particular column. So at the time in SQL queries purpose, we are using this. Okay, now so this idea will be, so this is a little bit topic here, and this idea will be help you in coming future, in coming concepts like joins, subqueries, and queries when you're working there, so you can understand it. Okay, now right. So this is what now alias name. Okay, how it was going to be created. Okay, and the next one is called the distinct key, distinct keyword. So what is the mean by distinct keyword, and this distinct keyword, where you want to use it, where you want to use this distinct keyword? Okay, let you see guys here. So basically distinct keyword we are going to be using guys here. So whenever what we say to eliminate here, eliminate duplicate values from a column. Okay, so whenever you want to eliminating, that means we are not counting duplicate values, we are just eliminating duplicate values from a particular column. So there we are using what now guys here, distinct keyword should be use it now. So distinct keyword should be use it now. Okay, right. So now what happened guys here, to eliminate duplicate values from a column, and how this syntax will be means you just apply this keyword on your column. So you just apply like this distinct, and later you send pass it your column name. Okay, now right. And let you see guys here, for example, So we are calling one table select a star from EMP. This is our table. Okay, now it's a complete table because a star, what does it mean by star? I said all columns. Suppose you have any doubt is there, you just move your cursor on star and see your intelligence box. Can you identify intelligence box? Can you identify, guys, your intelligence box? Yes. In this star means what now? All columns. Star means what now? All columns. So in your intelligence box, you can see clearly that in your table, EMP table, how many number of columns are there. Each and every column is showing in your intelligence. So that's why the people saying that star is nothing but what now? All columns representative. Star is nothing but all columns representative. Understand my point now? Right. So now, guys, here observe. In this, one of my column, I'm calling, guys, here DEPT number. So DEPT number is one of my column in a EMP table, and let you execute it now. And can you see, guys, in this DEPT number column, 10, 20, 30, 30, 20, 30, 30, 10, okay, 10, 20, 30, 30, 20. So like there are 15 numbers are there, 15 values are there. But in this 15 values, so do you have a duplicate values? Do you have a duplicate values in this? Okay, we have a duplicate values. Yes. So we have a duplicate values. But here 10 is there. See 20, how many times it was repeated? 1, 2, 3, like 30s are repeated, 10s are repeated. Okay. But now the guys here, the point is what now, guys, here? The department number column having some duplicate values. So why should I want to use duplicate values, or why should I want to take duplicate values? Whatever the duplicate values are there, that I need to eliminate now. That I need to eliminate. So eliminating purpose, what we are using, guys, here, distinct keyword I was applied on DEPT number, and from EMP, let you come and see your. So finally, all duplicates are eliminated and displaying only unique values. So all duplicates are eliminated, guys. Yes, all duplicates are eliminated and showing only unique values 10, 20, 30. Okay, now, so this is the advantage of what now? Distinct keyword. So whenever you want to eliminate duplicate values of a particular column or from a particular column, so there we can use what now? Distinct keyword. Okay, now, so this is one key we are using in our operations, guys, here. Okay, so all duplicates are eliminated of your which column? DEPT number column, right? Okay, now this is one small key. And later, some more general operations we will discuss, guys, here. So those general operations, what it is now, how to create a new table from the old table. Okay, now, so carefully observe how to create a new table from the old table. So that means we are creating a new table. Okay, so these operations are where you can use mean generally in premises. This kind of operations are we are going to be using. So sometimes what happens from already existing table, we need to create a table from already existing table. Yes or no? So why, sir, we want to create like this means time saving purpose. Yes or no? Suppose your existing table is having 100 columns and 100 rows are there. So that 100 columns and 100 rows, if I want to recreate, a lot of time consume a process. Okay, now, so that's why in real time, the programmers, what they will do, so whenever they want to create one new table, okay, from on existing table, so at the time, whatever, or what they want to do means they're going to be using some syntax here. So simple, I want to create a new table from old table, but we don't want to recreation, reinsertion, nothing was there here. Okay, time saving purpose. Let us see how to create it means. Okay, in this first syntax, I will give it here two ways we have to use this one. So first one is what now? Select star into new table name from old table name. Okay, from old table name. So this is one syntax here, guys. So I'm creating new table from already existing table, or also already having the table in your database. For example, let you see. come back. So guys, careful observe, in my database already, okay, D details table is already there. D details already there. Okay, now so now you just come out the D details. If I'm going to call in guys here, I just call it here, select a star from D details. This is your table, and this table is having few rows and columns. So there are 3 columns are there and 4 rows are there. So 4 rows and 3 columns are, we have it here. Okay, now right. So from this is already existing table, or else we can say this is already old table. So from this table I need to create one more new table now. So how to create? Example observe, select, and this is what I said, old table, and now I'm creating select, okay, star into DEPT from D details. So now let you see I'm executing guys. 4 rows are affected, and let you come back and see your tables folder. Come back and see your tables folder DEPT. Now tell me guys, your table is created successfully. DEPT table is created successfully. Come on. So your table successfully created now? Yes. So table successfully created. Table successfully created DD department. And now after created this table, let you call this table what it was happening guys here. Select DEPT. If I'm calling, then you can see complete rows and columns are is going to be copied and created with a new object. The new object name is called as a DEPT. The new object name is called as a DEPT. Okay now, so this is what it was going to be happen guys. Okay now, so that means what it was happen in this syntax. Let you see in this syntax what it was happen. Okay, so what it was happen, created or creating a new table, creating a new table with a copy, with a copy of all rows and columns. Okay, all rows and columns of the old table. Okay, so we are creating new table with copy of all rows and columns of the old table. So this is what it was going to be happen. In the second syntax guys, syntax number 2, okay, in another model, in another way, same as usual, same as usual, same as usual, I want to take to create, but here I want to give where condition, and condition should be, which condition I'm giving now means a false condition I'm giving now. Okay, I'm giving false condition. Sir, why sir we need to give a false condition means, okay, if I'm giving true condition, what it was happen, let you see. For example, select star from D details is my old table name. Okay, right. So from this table, I'm going to creating here, select, suppose, star into, okay, dummy DEPT from DEPT where 1 is equals to 1. So 1 is equals to 1. Tell me guys, condition true or false? 1 equals to 1, condition true or false? Okay, condition will be true. Suppose along with the true condition, if I am creating a new table, again, can you see it was showing here 4 rows are affected. 4 rows are affected. Okay, now, so that means what it was happening, you can see guys here. Now you can call here select star from, okay, star from dummy DEPT. If I call same as usual, the previously DEPT how it was created, same dummy DEPT also copied all rows and columns data. Yes or no? Copied all rows and columns data. Yes or no? Come on guys, yes or no? Okay, so that means guys here, when I'm giving true condition, there is no use of that. So as it is the previously what it was happened, the same thing will be happened here. So copied, both are same, there is no meaning of this. So that's why what I'm going to do guys here, so DEP table I'm deleting now. So see, again I deleted dummy DEP table from my database, and now I'm giving false condition. Now 1 is equals to 2 is called a false condition. Okay, 1 is equals to 2 is called as a false condition. So now I'm giving false condition to execute it now. Again, dummy DEPT table created, but here see guys, what it was showing, 0 rows are affected. That means your table is created successfully. I just refresh now. Your table is created successfully, dummy DEPT. But now this time, if you call dummy DEPT, what it was happen? What it was happen, guys? We are copied rows. We are copied rows or only columns. Yes, columns only, but data is not copied. Okay, now so that is the purpose of false condition. So that means in this situation, what it was happen, guys, here, creating a new table without copy rows from the old table. Okay, from the old table. So first one, second one difference is understand. Okay, now so you don't want it data, you want it only columns, then you can take only column structure, but data is not taken out. First one is what, now columns are taken and data also taken. Second one is what, now only columns but not the data. Okay, now so this is what the condition true and condition false. Okay, now right. And now guys here, the next operation will be how to copy data from one table to an other table. So this is also generally we are using in our database, guys. How to copy data from one table to another table. Okay, now let you see the syntax. So my syntax is insert into new table. That means what we can say, destination table name, destination table name, select a star from what is here, guys, source table name. So whenever you want to what we can say, guys, here, to copy your data from source to destination table, then this syntax should be used. Okay, let you come back. So let you come back. So in this, guys, okay, in this, the thing is, select a star from d details is my source table, guys. Select a star from dummy DEPT is my destination table. If I want to execute this too, now you can see D details are having the data source, but dummy table, there is no data here. Okay, now so now this data do you need to transfer into another table that is called a dummy DEPT. Now how to write our syntax here? Our syntax is what now? Insert into which table, guys? Dummy DEPT. Select a star from D details. So from source to destination, I'm going to execute it now. 4 rows are affected, guys. And let you see, you got it, your dummy table data successfully copied. So successfully copied data into dummy table. So successfully copied data into dummy TAPT. Yes or no? Come on, guys. Okay, right. So this is how we can copy, and these are the two general operations, guys, we are using to at work premises. Generally the people are going to be using. Okay, so now this is introduction part of, guys, here SQL. Okay, so this is simple introduction part of SQL, guys. Okay, no? And now all of you go and check out, guys, your Google Classroom, the introduction to SQL notes. All of you received or not? Once you check out, guys, all of you. Once you can go and check out, guys. Are you getting introduction to SQL part or not? Just go to your Google Classroom link. The notes is got it. Introduction to structure query language. So complete your information is got it. Check out up to here complete notes, up to here complete notes. Once you open your document, once you open your notes and check out complete notes up to here. Introduction to SQL 2 up to date class. Complete notes you received, all of you. Yeah, once go and check out and tell me received or not. Check out Google Classroom. Once you can go and open and check out. Okay. And later, guys, here the next concept is in your the next concept is in your SQL language. Those are called as here distinct keyword. Sorry, distinct keyword we discussed now. Okay. Identity of a seed comma increment. Identity of a seed comma increment. Okay, the next topic is identity of a seed comma increment. Identity of a seed comma increment. Okay, right. So now the question is, sir, what is identity? Sir, what is identity? And what is mean by seed? And what is the mean by increment? Okay, now what is the mean by seed? And what is the mean by increment? And this identity, how we can go to use it, sir, for what purpose we want to use. Let me check out, guys, here. Let me check out here. Right. So basically, identity is a is a predefined method, or else you can say function. It's a predefined method or function, guys, here. And this method is used to generate identity on a column Okay, to generate identity numbers. So simply we can say identity numbers means simply we can say numbers. Okay, simply we can say numbers on a column. On a call. Okay, now this is the particular purpose of the why we want to use identity. Means this is the main reason of okay, so particular okay identity, and how it was designing or creating means automatically, guys. So identity is a predefined method or function which is used to generate identity numbers, okay, or numbers on a column automatically. On a column automatically. So that means without user interaction, without user interaction, automatically your system will take the responsibility to create ID numbers on each row wise in a column, on each row wise in a column. Okay, now so that is the mechanism of identity. And this identity having two arguments, guys. Arguments are, first one we called as, what is your first one we said? Seed argument, seed argument, and second one is called as a increment argument. First one we called as a seed argument, and second one is called as a increment argument. So what is a seed? What is a seed means? Seed is going to be represented here starting ID number. So that means your ID numbers are starts with the which number? Starts with the which number? Okay. So by default, by default, by default, by default, seed by default seed is 1. So that means if user doesn't give seed value, if user doesn't give seed value, then automatically your system will starts with your ID 1. Starts with your ID 1. Okay, now? Right. So this is what. Okay. And the second one is called as increment. Okay. So increment means what now here? Incremental value in between IDs. In, and the default is 1. And increment how much here? By default it was taking increment is 1, guys. By default is 1. Okay, now so these are the meaning of seed and increment arguments. Okay, right. So guys, 1 second, I will come back. Right. Okay, right, guys. So finally, how the syntax will be there, guys, here means not syntax, simply we can apply. Yes. So see, identity of seed comma increment is equals to identity of 1 comma 1. This is a default value of a seed. So this is what now, guys. So default value of a seed. Okay, now, right. Okay, now, right, yes. So finally, this is the seed value 1 comma 1. Okay, but how this identity method we need to apply on particular column. Okay, so that we will see in tomorrow's session, guys. So tomorrow I will show you examples how to use this identity on your particular column. Okay, now, right, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Okay.